We are at Pine Grove State Park, and we're hiking to Sunset Rocks, and we're gonna join this with part of the AT, do a little bit of the AT while we're here. Well, you got Smitty, Shadow, and Kurt. A big storm just moved through the area and is kind of blanketing our part of the state. So we drove down here to kind of escape it. And it's a little wet now. It's like the very edge of the storm is left over, but once that moves out of here, it'll be a really nice rest of the day. First really open vista. There's one a little bit back that Shadow went out on. Even though in like hiker comments and stuff, no one really talked about seeing rattlesnakes up here, but there is a sign hanging up on the one tree over there that says the mountain here is a protected zone for the timber rattlesnake. Just trying to discourage anyone from doing anything bad to them. But the kind of weather we're dealing with, if we do see any of the timbers out, they're most likely going to be very mellow and like lethargic, because we've seen them this time of year, this kind of weather in the past, and the ones we've seen just kind of barely acknowledge you're there. But yeah, so I'm not sure how much further the trail goes that way, but I haven't actually seen pictures of the vista, so this may or may not be the vista, but we'll probably continue a little bit further out just to see. From here I don't see any blazes, but again, take a little walk out, see if there's any more blazes. If not, we'll turn around and go back the way we came, which was down there. So we just came scrambling through that really cool boulder field, and there's this awesome pile of rocks right in front of us, and it looks like the trail just keeps going up and around the rocks. This is totally a cool spot. This reminds me of one of the trails that's down at Hawk Mountain. So, all right. All right, let's see what we can see here. Oh yeah, so we're just gonna go right up in there. There's like a little cave spot right down there. All right, we are continuing along this ridge, and it's been a very interesting, like, big boulder scramble, like almost the whole way. I'd say for the most part it hasn't been bad, but some of the rocks have been on the slipperier side, and a few of the spots are slow going. I myself have slipped like twice now in a decent way, and I'm saying this as I'm walking and holding the camera and navigating over rocks. But yeah, so it's been a good hike though so far. Out of the big crazy boulder area, and just a nice normal ridge walk at the moment. And just as we hoped, the day's weather is really turning nice. Definitely very nice day out. A lot more blue sky than what there was. But it's not hot. It's still a little chilly from the rain. There's a nice breeze blowing. This is an awesome hike though. It's definitely a little harder than anticipated, but you know, not in a bad way. More like in a fun way with the rock scrambling. We are doing a very short road walk, and now we are gonna head back into the woods. This part of the trail's been nice. It's been mild ever since that initial climb and some of the boulderish areas that we went through. The rest of the trail's been kind of like this, easy going. Definitely a nice trail. Oh, this is awesome though. So with the pads up there, there's 6 designated tent pads that we've seen. The fire pits are awesome here. Yeah, pack hanger.
Oh, that's for packs?
Yeah, I mean you could hang your food there too, but a bear would still get it. But yeah, this is the Tom's Run shelter area, which we just crossed over Tom's Run, which is right over there. But this is a very... Maybe it's for hammocks. Oh, not the one leaning, the one behind it.
Yeah.
With the crossbar on the top.
There's another for tents over there, right?
Yeah, the pads are for tents. Yeah, we have not backpacked this section yet. And when we do, I think I'm going to plan to camp here. This would be an awesome spot. There's a readily available water source right over there. Yeah, totally gonna try for this. There was another hiker here, but I think she's moving on. So I'm gonna come up here and take a little bit better look at this. There's even like a pavilion up here. Well, the map is already, or the calendar is already ready for next year. But yeah, so Tom's Run. Totally gonna remember that. Oh, I might not remember it, but the camera will. Yeah, awesome little pavilion with a picnic table. So even if you hike this in really terrible weather, you got this. And there's a privy back that way. Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, we do have some really nice shelter areas in PA, but this is definitely one of the better ones. Alright, we're back to the trail junction right up here, the bridge we saw in the beginning. I'm not sure how far we went. Let's take a look here. So we did approximately 4.7 miles. It's not bad. It was a really good day hike. Definitely glad this worked out as a as a solid backup plan for our hike today. And it was cool getting to see the Tom's Run shelter, because I totally plan on camping there on a backpacking trip. So hopefully that'll be one of the next backpacking trips. Now, we do have a good one coming up. Our Black Friday weekend trip. We're going to do a section of the AT and work towards our goal of completing it before the new year. So, see how that goes.